All right. Sorry, guys. Trying to get everything up and running. South Boston, no, I have not figured out how to get these scheduled events to work with Streamlabs. So it is what it is. For the time being, I'm just going to not fuck with it because it was getting me really frustrated. Let's see. I need to send some invites out. Woohoo! South Boston, if you want an email, let me know because I don't have your email. Hold on a second. Debbie B, Frank, what's up? Skull Crusher. Robert, not a troll. It is kind of chilly up here right now. It was almost 70 degrees today, but now it's kind of chilly. And I keep my heat kind of low because it's easier to sleep. So I'm kind of chilly at the moment. Lincoln, what's up? South Boston. If anybody wants to join the panel, let me know. I will give you guys a link. I just sent it off to Novus. I don't know if he'll join in or not, but we'll see. I certainly hope he does because that was half the reason. Who knows? All right. There you go, South Boston. You got it. Lake House Beach is still there. Good Lord. People are crazy. Who else? David, hello. I'm trying to see who else is here I haven't said hi to. Lincoln, Robert, Mike, hello. I think I got everybody as of right now. There's 14 people watching. I am on beer number 4. Woohoo! Skull Crusher, do you have Hangouts downloaded onto your phone? You need the app. If you have the app, I can send you the link if you send me your email. You just click on it and it should work. So give me your email. Hold it so not everybody and their mother sees it. And then I can send it to you. Hey, South Boston, what's up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Oh.
Not a problem. DeCone, what's up? It's 24 past the hour, dude.
Jeez.
What's G's?
So, yeah, it's 1:30, yeah.
Yeah, 1:37 here.
Oh, yeah, you forgot. You guys switch time zones, right?
We do, but I'm in the same time zone as you. There's only like a tiny little section of the UP that isn't central. The rest of us are eastern.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go, Dacone. I'm waiting to see if Skull Crusher's gonna get the app. Give me an email. What the hell is Novus doing? Is he still sitting over there?
You guys are lucky out there too for the as far as like the rock hounding thing goes.
For rock hounding?
Yeah, the Great Lakes.
Oh yeah. Dude, I just went out with my mom this past weekend for Easter. And there was still ice and chunks of snow and shit like crushing into the lake. The beach for itself was basically empty. And I got some really good agates out of there. But I think my backpack it's out in the Jeep. So yeah. But
yeah, you guys, it's mostly agates, right?
we get a lot of agates. We do get some amethyst. And then for the lake shore, I mean, there's a lot more stuff. If you're a true rock hound, there's a lot more minerals. So we get jasper. Mary Ellen jasper is really sought after. Petoskey, which is the Michigan State fossil, but you find that on Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, more so than Lake Superior. There's a bunch of stuff, fluorite, things like that. But we do have veins of kimberlite that run through the southern portion of the UP by Iron River, Iron Mountain. Kimberlite is known to hold diamonds.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Gold, we have silver, we have nickel, we have copper. So there's a lot to find up here.
Yeah,
People don't know about.
Yeah, you guys are lucky. I'm not really. I know some of the minerals. Like it's basically from my area, like smoky quartz, amethyst. I think it's amethyst.
Amethyst is the purple stuff.
Yeah, we got tourmaline.
Tourmaline, yeah.
Yeah.
Or tourmaline, depends on who you talk to, but
some small garnets.
I say tourmaline. We have tourmaline here. We get what's called pseudo garnets. It's the technical name is almandine.
Yeah.
But I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's garnet.
Yes.
Dolomite and shale is up here as well. Lots of dolomite, lots of shale. Just depends on where you are. We have stuff called datalite, which is very hard to find. And that's pretty much up in the Keweenaw. You don't find that down where I am. You have to go up to the Keweenaw to find that. What else? Copper agates. Those are really hard to find. I found a few. But they're basically little nodules inside basalt. And when you cut them open, instead of agates being, having all their little rings and stuff, they're filled with copper. They're wicked, super cool.
I would love to
and those are
find
really hard to find. You got to bust up rocks for that, but it's worth it.
Sounds like you really know your shit when it comes to.
I've been doing that. I know that more so than coins. I've been doing that since I was little.
Yeah. I just got into like the whole geology thing because of gold pan and like trying to figure out like the best areas, and usually like anything around copper, any mineralization really.
It's fun. I love doing it.
It's addictive.
There's so much you can find. I went out last year to the gold mine we have here, and I found my first pyrite cubes. So
yeah, and them are rare for us.
They're like this big. I mean, it was 2 cubes, and they're together. I don't know what you want to call it, but I
Matrix.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
They were in situ, so they were on the host rock. Was all that means is that they're wherever they were formed. This rock right here is in situ. So this is a regular basalt rock, and I know my lighting sucks right at the moment, but this on top is nothing but agate.
Wow.
This is in situ.
Yeah.
So,
So that's been in the river or that's been in the water for a while, right?
That's been in the water for a while. I found it on the
Yeah.
beach.
All right.
And then I took my Dremel to it to try and smooth it out as as much as I could, which wasn't going very fast, and I haven't worked on it too much more.
I made a video earlier of what I have from Vermont from the last trip, and it's mostly like graphene, quartz, and supposedly there's phosphorus up there, but I don't think that would survive in a river or a stream. But the graphene is cool as shit.
Yeah. There's so much cool stuff to find. People don't even realize it's crazy what's out there. And being in the area that I am, and I kind of had an idea of what's all out there, but in the last couple of years, I've really, really been searching. Sorry, I'm emailing Skull Crusher here. Listen.
Oh gosh.
It's been a little bit more interesting. I have so many rocks down in my basement. It is absolutely ridiculous. Like my husband's like, what the hell are you doing? And I made a rock garden outside. And I'm like, if you think I'm leaving those here for the next person who lives here because I'm in a rental house, you're fucking insane.
I know it's.
Oh,
I
my
have
rock.
I have a basket behind me. It's a pumpkin for Halloween, and it's filled with this is like, I don't know what that's called, leopard something. I have a big chunk of graphene. I wish I knew what this shit was. And then a bunch of quartz with like the white quartz with all the mineralization in it. But yeah, my wife, same thing. Like she thinks I'm nuts, and I like take I'll cut them open. I got greenstone, and yeah, I got rocks everywhere.
This isn't going to work too well, is it? Because it's a microscope. There you go. So this is just what's under my microscope at the moment. And this is a piece of agate.
Oh, I can see the layers.
The whole center is clean. And it's got the lines on the outside. And unfortunately, my microscope's being kind of stupid. We'll see if we can get it to work a little bit. But then on this side, you have a bunch of eyes, all little circles.
Oh, yeah.
By my finger there. Those are eyes. And this thing is like full of them.
That's crazy.
And I know it's really hard to see. My microscope don't want to focus on it. Oh, come on. And it ain't going to work too well. But anyway, yeah, I have a lot of agates. They're so freaking cool.
I saw a video of a guy up there going on the lake when it was frozen. You could see down like 20 feet, and they were going out walking on the ice so that when they come back in the summertime, they knew exactly where they could dive.
Oh,
that's a great fucking idea.
For sure. The one thing I want to do, I've been trying to talk my mom into doing is going scuba diving up in Copper Harbor. So one thing with people from Michigan, so, well, this is going to be backwards for you, but we do this. And this is Michigan. So this would be Lower Michigan. This is UP. And I'm up here. And this thumb of the UP is up here would be Copper Harbor. We call this whole thing the Keweenaw Peninsula, even though it's really only the top half, but that's what we call the Copper Country. And my mom lives up there. And that's where she's originally from. And yeah, they have people who go scuba diving for agates. And I'm like, Mom, we need to go. We need to go scuba diving. I don't know how to scuba dive, but we need to go. Because they go
take the class.
And they find some killer stuff.
So I think I figured this out.
You figured it out. What's up, Skull Crusher?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Daughter just woke up.
Nice. Perfect timing.
Yeah.
How old is she?
17 months.
Oh,
wow. That's still a baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. She's my little princess. The funny thing is she was watching Stormy's video the other day. Like, what was it, yesterday? And then I got a picture of her actually putting a bucket on her head after watching his video.
Oh man, it's crazy. My daughter loves him too. My wife was trying to figure out yesterday who was talking when them two were arguing, and oh no, it was when Salivation was on with them. But my daughter was just staring at the screen. Her name's Leia, so like Princess Leia.
Right.
I say my daughter's name is Nada.
Nada?
Yeah.
That's
Will
awesome.
Coins, these are quartz crystals from Arkansas. These are Arkansas quartz crystals.
Ooh, those would be fun to do in a wire wrap.
This is
Ouch.
petrified wood from Texas. I got stuff from everywhere. Here's a big plate of amethyst. All this shit fell off my shelf and broke today. So I have a bunch of stuff on my desk.
You have any moldavite in your collection?
That I do not.
I'll send you some.
Sounds like you know what you're doing too. I'm like like when it comes to it, I'm like new. I'd like to think that I know everything, but
I used to be a hippie out in the mountains of Colorado, like back before I worked at a dispensary out there. And I used to wire wrap like Hetty designed, like wire wrap necklaces and pendants and rings and.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That was like 2 lives ago.
That's what I planned on doing with all the garnets that I had. I just throw them in a vial when I'm panning, like whatever's left over. And I actually wanted to do that with like just tiny copper wires and make like small trees or whatnot. But that's my excuse for hoarding them.
I have I just used a bead on this one, but I just wire wrapped that one not too long ago.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna say
That's
I'm still
creative.
waiting for my. There it is. Ooh.
And that's the back of it. Ah!
Yeah, there's a slight delay when it comes to what you say and what I see, so it takes a minute.
That's all right.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
the
how'd
back.
you do that?
So
You made
been
that design
trying-
yourself?
I've just been trying. I follow YouTube videos and teaching myself how to wire wrap.
Well, that looks, I don't know, like you're an artist or something. That looks creative. I'm just saying, that's that.
I just
I'm saying-
copied. I just followed a YouTube video and just worked it around what I had. I didn't have exactly what they had. But if you look at my new channel art, my banner, there's a picture of an eye in there, and I drew that.
I'm gonna say, let me go upstairs and grab I have some of the basic wraps that I've done. I've sold out of all the heady ones.
Nice.
But let me get on live and I'll show you.
All right. Linda, how you doing? New coin. I haven't said hi to everybody. Debbie P's booty is in here. You know what,
Shame.
Mike? You need to go bust up that vein of quartz and find out for sure. I would.
Who has a quartz fan?
Coin Dragon Frank. He's a little further up. He was saying that there's
Linda
a quartz
found out.
vein. He's up in, where are you, Frank? Upper New York, like closer to Canada, Buffalo area, I think. So, I know we have a gold mine here called Ropes Gold Mine. I haven't found any gold, but I found, like I said, I found those pyrite cubes.
Those are amazing.
It's cool to find them. I don't care if they're pyrite or not.
No, I mean, any cube crystal is amazing.
Right, exactly.
I don't know because it takes, I don't know, millions of years for that shit to form.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you know the website. It's called Mindat.
Yeah, I go on there all the time. I get we actually nobody. I mean, the Northeast isn't known for gold or silver, but one of the reasons that it's not known is that the Northeast is like 90% privately owned, and so that like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't really, and everything else is preserves if it's not owned. So there was never any mineral expert. You know what I mean? It wasn't even a
Right.
thought. So, but I mean, here and there we have scarce like copper mines, silver mines, but they're not as productive as what you would get out west. Um, so they're more like like a hobbyist. You know what I mean? If you get the time, you're not gonna make $1 million, but you're not gonna starve either.
Right. Right. No, we have a lot of copper mines up in the Keweenaw, and that's why they call it the
Yeah.
copper country. I mean, they're all over the place. Um, so it's one of those things where you're going to find copper. It doesn't matter where you go up there. You could go on a dirt road and just start looking, and you're going to find copper. It might be just tiny little piece of vein copper, but you're going to find it. Oh, those are cool.
I'm gonna say I got a few right here, but where's it at? Like this is a piece of labradorite. I don't know if you can see in the lighting right now,
Yeah.
but it's just I have some of my simple ones. Like I was bored with this, so I took like a resin scorpion and just wrapped that up.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
But, yeah, that's like just random stuff. I'll even use like the hemp with the wire to give like this weave.
What kind of stone is that?
This is a Pete's. Let me see. I do believe this is a cat's eye or tiger eye.
I'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have like that. You have black kyanite, random stuff. Both of these over here are pieces of labradorite, but they're hard to see. And then I just have a whole bunch of random like crap on here. Whole bunch of little itty bitty citrines. All the good ones I've already wrapped up. So.
Wow. That's amazing. I've never come across anything like that.
Well, when you spend a lot of time in Colorado, there's so many different like metaphysical and crystal shops.
Yeah.
So I would go out there and pick stuff up for like wholesale prices and just wrap on the side of the road as I'm hitchhiking across the nation or hopping freight trains.
Oh, dude, I want to hop a freight train so bad. And the other guy that I talked to that follows the freight trains from Boston to down south, they're not really from Boston. I got to go out west further just to catch one. They don't even ride through our area anymore. But anyways, I was talking to him and I told him, because like I love graffiti, I love trains, and I was like, dude, I want to hop a train again. And he was like, no, it's like that's wrong, blah blah. He's like, you could die, and I'm like, yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah, you could die,
It's
but
an
it's a blast.
adrenaline. Yeah. I mean, I have no problem with. I could just have a backpack. I got everything I need, a hammock and a top, and I'm all set.
I mean, hell, I'm trying to figure out when I get a couple more pieces of moldavite, I'm going to be wrapping this diamond. So I want to do like moldavite with the diamond as like an eye and almost make it look like a dragon with the diamond as an eye.
It's beautiful.
Focus. Yeah, you can't tell I have a kid. I have baby wipes everywhere.
At all. Right. I got a 3-year-old. She's snoozing.
Yeah, she's back to sleep, my little one.
All right.
Oh yeah, but like I was telling everyone else earlier, like I was trying to tell people in their chat rooms and shit, that you can what was it? If you go to Modern Coin Mart, you can actually use Welcome 10 as a promo code and get your get $10 off of like an ounce.
Yeah, I saw that. Was that? I think I saw your video actually on that one.
That video on it, that was Silver Dragons, not the other name that we can't use anymore.
Yeah.
But that was him. He ended up not posting a video, but I think he posted a screenshot of the like the receipt that they email.
Oh, all right. Somebody else posted a video where they were showing you how you can get it shipped to 3 different people.
I didn't see that one yet. Let me see who
was
that
it?
would be.
Maybe it wasn't Salivate. It was it was a bigger channel. They were talking about like having it shipped. As long as it's shipped to a different address, you're good. You could where is it?
I remember seeing what you were talking about, and it's not shipping to another address. It's when you enter the promo code, just don't have it auto load your address, and you can use it multiple times. Apparently, that's what it said.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Anything to
What was
save
it?
money.
The only bad thing is with MCM is it's gonna take 3 to 4 days before they even ship it out. And what was it? It'll probably be next Friday when I'll be able to do an opening or unboxing, however it comes, of that one. But I'm getting the Apollo, what was it, the 2019 Apollo 11 Perth Mint coin for $12.95.
Sorry, guys.
No
Trying to
problem.
refresh and get everything running properly. Oh, I'm giving Noah shit at the same time.
Oh, gotta have fun.
I probably have like 25 videos that I'm supposed to edit and put up, but every day I get caught up in the same bullshit. Oh.
I was talking to TLT earlier, and he sent me some links, like emailed me some links and stuff to help me get just the simple like ceramic crucible that I can use a torch in. So I can start pouring now and make some small, like maybe 1 or 2 ounces. But
I know I want to start doing copper really bad because I can find copper all over around here.
Yeah. Well, do you have property that you could like dig a hole, basically?
The whole UP almost is nothing but property.
Yeah, because I was like, have you seen people extract copper from ore?
I haven't actually seen them do it. No.
That's
But
pretty cool.
That's how the gold at the gold mine supposedly was done. Was they had to extract it from the ore. They had to extract it from the rock. But the copper that you find up here, I mean, if you find it in rock, you could just bust it up with a hammer and pull the copper out of it. It's not a really tedious process, but you can find it literally laying around.
Oh, wow.
The big thing you want to find up here is float copper, and that's not easy to find. And that's copper that has been, it's either been naturally drug up from the bottom of Lake Superior and just naturally processed by tumbling through Lake Superior, or it came from, inland. It went out and it came back tumbled. And it's called float.
That would be amazing.
I say,
fine.
When it comes to raw copper, I really like when you find just like the pieces that are like 1.5, 2 inches round of like almost flat raw copper, how it's still like, it looks like a whole bunch of teardrops put together type look, and they just shine up the one side.
You don't find that up here. You find vein copper. It's very spiky and it's crazy. I should probably go find it.
I want to see it. Because the only copper I've seen is like in the ore where the rocks are just green and like crusty, and that's it.
Give me a minute. I'll go grab it.
Man, I wish I had all my crystals still.
Yeah, I wish I had access to them. I mean, we have nothing here,
Oh, if you want,
I mean, we have it, but
if you look up any crystal you want, and get a hold of the Southwest Silver Company out in Manitou Springs, Colorado.
Yeah.
You talk to them over the phone, tell them what you're looking for. They can email you pictures, whatever, and you get wholesale prices from them. Like every time I order from them, I get 60% off the price.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's pretty good. Just all you have to do is hit them up, and they'll ship it anywhere.
It's not bad. Yeah, because I looked at like I guess it's a geological sample kit for testing. So you have something to compare it to, and it was super expensive. I mean, I figured I
yeah.
could put something together myself for half of it. Especially, I don't need everything across the. I'm not gonna have access. You know what I mean?
By the way, hey Shane, just saw that you messaged.
Hi, Shane. Again. I got a whole rock thing full of rocks. And here's a chunk of copper.
Novice Stacker
Holy
says,
crap.
send me a link.
I already sent him one. He needs to check his damn email.
Novice.
Come on, Novice. Oh my God,
He's
this
gonna be
is
like,
so much better.
I don't want to talk about minerals.
I'm telling you right now, this is so much easier than
This is under a
typing in every little
microscope.
text.
Under a
Jesus.
microscope. Here is a piece of copper.
That's beautiful.
I just want to melt it.
Right? This stuff is awesome. Now this right here, I'll show you guys this. This is called Fordite. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Fordite. I can't say I have.
You
What'd you
can't
call
say
it?
you have.
Or what's it called?
Ford.
Oh,
Like
Fordite.
Ford the truck, but Fordite.
Yes, Fordite. What this is
holy shit.
The layers in that.
is all of the paint from the Ford
Oh,
factory.
yeah.
Layers and layers and layers of paint that have come off vehicles way back in the day.
Stuck
And
to the
people know where to find
railings.
this down in Detroit area and Pontiac, and I was born in Pontiac, so all down in those areas. I have a tiny, tiny little chunk of it. It's called Fordite.
Yep.
And even though it's not technically a rock, people clamor for this shit. And that's all it is.
I say that'd be something just to kind of like, it'd be cool to do like a shadow box and put it on the wall if you had a big enough piece.
Right? I just have a tiny little piece of it, but this is the copper. This is
That's
what
amazing. And you could just find that out in the road.
find this shit at. You can just go to the tailing piles. This is from the Wolverine mine in the tailing piles.
I just say,
With this
over-
copper, there's gold.
And it's fucking heavy.
what was it? Over in Manitou Springs, if you go up like Pikes Peak and go around the back of the mountain and stuff, they have old copper mines and stuff like that there. Not only they have gold mines and silver mines and stuff, but you can find remnants of copper and Amazonite and turquoise, and you just hike through the mountains and you can just find these things. Plus they have like smoky quartz, the clear quartz, the white milky quartz, stuff that have like little tiny gold veins. Like milky quartz. It's like just the white quartz.
Got it.
But you'll have really cool ones that have either iron veins or like silver or gold veins going through, but they're so minute that it's not worth crushing up. It just looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
So this is part of a paint agate. Right there. I know it's under a scope.
Novice, how'd that scope treat you earlier?
It's not
Still
working.
got it up.
It's not working.
I'm trying to get it back up.
It's
Use
a pain in the
Vaseline.
ass, dude.
Hey, Novus, you have that little search bar on the bottom left of your screen, right?
It just says loading, so I'm waiting for it to load.
Oh, yeah. Might be all night. Probably doing a Windows update or something.
I know it sucks.
Barbara, David,
Let me see this.
hello, Alden.
The
I'm telling you,
The-
seeing you smoke that cigarette, now I have to go smoke one.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
Don't
a
be.
bad influence.
If I could smoke in my sleep, I would. I like smoke better than air.
Oh, my stream is still up only because I'm uploading my chat, my scope. So I'm not gonna shut it down yet. I gotta test this out, see if it's going.
I'm gonna minimize this so I can pay attention. Doing a burn on your new furnace. Nice. I need to get into it. I haven't even done it yet. But at some point in time I will.
All right, hold up.
what's
Cause
that
I have
smell
Amy
thing?
here. I can ask her like what I need.
Wrong way.
I'm so glad I
Everything-
bought another pack.
Backwards. See this right here? Here, I need to take that off. That's why.
Oh,
Ah. See
there
that?
you go. Yep.
That is Mary Ellen Jasper. This rock right here. It's jasper and like hematite and all kinds of different stuff. Plus, it has stromatolites in it.
Oh,
And
shit.
then there's the paint agate.
I'm telling you, when I get a computer, this is going to be so much easier because I'm clicking between the Hangout screen so I can actually see what you're showing in real time and having to click over to the YouTube to see what people are saying.
Pop your chat out. Or are you on a phone?
Amy.
I'm on a phone.
That's why.
So yeah, Amy asked what it. Oh no, Barbara asked what it was.
This is an Eastern UP agate. So it's got agate inside here. You can see all that. But then outside of it, it's all brachiated. It's got so
Damn.
many different kinds of rocks in it.
That's cool.
And some paint agate. It's just crazy. These are all rocks that I tumbled in my tumbler. This, let's see if I can get it sit right, is called Prehnite, which is absolutely fabulous to find. There's so many goodies to find up here. It's part of the reason why I don't want to leave up here.
And where exactly is up here again?
Upper Peninsula, Michigan, on Lake Superior. Now that right
Oh,
there,
hell. Okay,
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, you have good skiing up there.
oh, good what?
Like snow skiing.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
I mean, usually I go over, like, on the other peninsula, just the main peninsula, to, like, Boyne Highlands or Boyne Nubnobs and stuff, but
Where are you located, Skull?
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah.
You're a
Oh, are you in the military?
I'm former military.
Ah, cool. Thank you for your service.
I got out in 2012, and thank you.
Hey, that's when I got out.
Nice.
Hey, Ed.
Nice.
I was in the Coast Guard for 12 years.
That's what you were saying on, what was
Oh
your
yeah, I
feed?
didn't know if. Yeah, Novices. Yeah, I didn't know if you were there.
What was it when you were like, hey, by the way, everyone subscribe to Skull Crusher. He was in the military.
Yeah.
Man, I got to shoot, drive, and fix tanks. That was my job.
Drive tanks.
Shoot, drive, and fix them. I was a
Oh,
mechanic.
nice.
And whenever they broke down, they'd take them out to the range, and the people that work above the turret didn't want to shoot it all day. They'd be like, hey, you want to shoot this? I'd be like, yeah.
Nice. So
Takes
here
a
you
lot of
guys
stress
go.
off.
Show you guys.
I can
again.
imagine.
You weren't here.
All the guys that worked at Verizon were telling me to come with them and work for Verizon and join the National Guard. And I'm like, why would I join the National Guard? They're like, dude, we're at their I think they're Mech Armor or whatever the fuck you call them in the National Guard. And they were like, dude, we got grenade launchers on our Humvees. We're the only division in the blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that sounds like, and they were telling me stories and they were all, yeah, sounded like a great time. Novus is still live.
No, that just says scope test.
That's because of what?
The scope. I left it on because of the scope. I need to test it when I'm here.
Gotcha.
Jesus, Upper Michigan might as well be Canada.
But I have it up. It
Did
says,
you just look
live.
it on a map?
It says
Yeah,
scope
it's
test.
funny. I didn't know. Holy shit! I didn't know that
It's-
Wisconsin. I didn't know
it's
that the
way
top
up
part
there.
of Wisconsin. Yeah, the top part of Wisconsin is fucking Canada.
The top part of
Oh,
Wisconsin is Lake Superior. The only part of land I am connected to is Wisconsin.
All right.
Wait, so
Hold on a
I see. So
second.
Michigan
I was
Michigan owns that top fucking part.
Michigan just connects to Wisconsin. They own the whole top part, and on the other side of the pond is Canada.
See,
I am surrounded by Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, and Lake Huron. And the only piece of land we're connected to, and we're technically not even connected to it because there's a river that runs through there.
wow.
The only piece of land we're actually connected to is Wisconsin.
I wonder if that band Lord of Huron, whatever, is from up there.
Do you know why Michigan people hate Ohio people so much?
You mean Michiganders hate Buckeyes?
Yeah.
Oh, I know why, and it's
What
fun
the
watching them
big
play
deal is-
football.
It's not just football.
Why?
Is 7 here? I'm wondering.
I don't see.
There's the Michigan-Ohio War that happened in the 1800s. And Michigan technically lost that war to Ohio. And it was all over the area that was...
All right, let me jump on the
say-
chat. Hold on a second.
About time.
I can't remember what part of Ohio it was, but it was all over a certain section of land. And Michigan technically lost the war, and in return, they gained the UP instead. So we were the consolation prize.
Talk about a hell of a consolation prize.
Right. And we are still basically the consolation prize, because if you're not from Lansing or below, Michigan doesn't really recognize that you exist.
So how's property up there, like cost-wise?
You can get 80 acres of very, very nice land with water on it, like a river or maybe even part of
We're
a lake.
talking about like raw land, right?
Yeah, 80 grand.
So 1,000
More or
acres.
less. Now, if you want a piece of land on Lake Superior, break out your pocketbook and it better be fat.
Well, hey, when I start pouring bars, maybe I can save some money back and get some land.
Well, there you go.
I
If
know
you
my daughter
do,
would love it.
I just want an acre.
Hey, you know what? If I get land, I'm not just going to be getting a small amount. I'll get at least 100 acres so I can be in the middle, and I'll know if you're trespassing.
Right?
You know what's funny? There was a guy
You
who
can
put an
stay
ad
on
on
an acre.
Facebook. He has 60 acres up in New Hampshire, and he put an ad on Facebook offering people, if they paid $500 a month, they could have a half an acre to camp on. And he got over 1 million fucking requests.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine?
I'm just trying to think how many like dirty kids are going up there like, ooh, I can camp on this land.
Yep. Yeah. When I saw the amount, because I was like, oh, I'll respond. Who else is going to want to do that besides me? You know what I mean? And yeah, I saw the amount of fucking responses he had. I was like, that's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess everybody wants to live off grid.
I say me, well, everyone wants to live off grid. Why would you want to live under anyone?
I know.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know I can do it. I'll go camping for like a week straight, not see a person or not want to see a person for the whole week. But honestly, everybody wants to come back to the city at some point.
Heck,
I'd
like I
love to
was
do
telling
it. I just don't know if I could deal with my children for that long with no electricity.
I was gonna say, in the past when I was living out in Colorado, I was living in the Pike National Forest out there. I was just bushcrafting it, living in a little bushcraft shelter for 6 months, having fun as a hippie.
That's awesome.
I mean,
See, I get to
it's
do that.
it's
I get to
so
do that
fun.
for 5 days, and I'm happy. But I can't imagine living that way for longer than 3 months.
I did it more as a
I,
personal challenge. I wanted to see if I could physically stand up to it, and if need be, I could last a long period of time in the national
yeah.
forest, living off the land.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, I just wish I had the opportunity. I mean, I got a 3-year-old now, so it's like,
I'm gonna say this is all before I had a kid, so
yeah.
Yeah, the kids kind of change it up a little bit. But at the same time, I got 2 boys out of my 3 that are here full time, and it's like today it was a battle. They go outside for a few minutes, and then my littlest one especially would come in and be like, he doesn't like to deal with people's bullshit, which I don't blame him, and he totally comes by it naturally. So,
I was
you
going to
know,
camp in your driveway.
if his friend's giving him crap or being stupid, he comes in, he's like, I don't like her no more. I don't want to hang out. I'm going to go upstairs. I'm like, no, you're not. You're going to go back outside and go, do whatever
Oh
you
yeah.
just go, get outside. And he gets mad at me. But at the same
Gladly.
time, like, I kind of understand it and I don't want to stop him. But at the same time, it's like, no, you need to go deal with your friends and learn that stuff. So, geode agate quartz amethyst rock plus all the agates I sent SJ. No, Bradley, I did not. But that's awesome. We don't have geodes around here. You have to go to Iowa for those.
Now here's a question I have for you.
Uh-huh.
You know how glass and crystals and stuff like that, they break under high heat really quick. So if you like pour molten stuff over them, they'll just shatter. Well, how can we take like just molten silver? What would you have to do, or how would you have to heat the crystals up to be able to embed them into molten silver?
I don't know that you could,
See what I mean?
Yeah.
to be
I
honest.
think
I don't know 100% to answer that like scientifically and give you a straight on answer, but I don't, because for crystals to form, it is heat, but it's more so pressure.
Well, I'm
than
not
it
talking about forming them. I'm talking about taking like, say, a piece of quartz or moldavite or something like that,
I know,
put it in the
but
bottom of a mold.
what I'm saying is that for them to be stable in what they are, it takes pressure, not heat so much, versus metal. Metal takes heat. It's kind of a 2 different.
Oh, it's completely 2 different ball games. If you take
Yeah.
like a crystal ball, for instance, and pour
So
molten
you
aluminum
can
over it, it'll
find
just shatter.
right. You can find up here. You can find quartz crystals that have copper embedded into them, but that's because the copper was here before the quartz formed,
I'm gonna say
and the quartz formed around it.
they were both within the same hot liquid mess as they're solidifying.
Right, and the copper was there, and then the quartz formed via pressure.
Yeah.
However that. So I don't know if that's something technically you could actually do.
I've seen people take silver and make it grow into crystals around other crystals,
Right.
if that
But
makes sense.
that's more the
I don't
like
chemistry side of it. It's
off the top of my head what exactly crystal this is, but this is one that you can grow.
just a second. I'm waiting for the YouTube to load up.
Oh,
I mean,
sorry, Penny Queen. Yes, this whole plate that I have here is all ones that I've tumbled myself, which is mostly agate and stuff. I do have a chunk of copper I have this hunker and this one. This is vein copper. So this is stuff that you find from the mines and the tailing piles up here. Find little pieces of this stuff all over the roads up by where my mom lives. This right here is a piece of basalt with an agate in situ. So, yeah, you can find just about anything, but a lot of it I do tumble myself.
I'm gonna say I'm trying to go through
Definitely.
my stuff right now.
I have light.
All right, I need to get this figured out. You might need to come help me. I'm sorry.
I actually let this past when I just went to Texas in January. My girlfriend, who's a rock hound like me, I brought her a bag of goodies from up here.
Where am
I
I going?
have it sitting right here. She gave me this bag, and I was like, dude, it's in a Crown Royal bag. And I shit you not, she's 70 years old. She's the coolest lady you'll ever meet in your entire life. She goes, everybody needs a Crown Royal bag. I don't drink Crown Royal, but I was like, hell yeah, it's Crown Royal.
Oh, and by the way, if it zooms in, I love this camera.
Oh, hold on a second.
This is the piece of Amazonite that, like, there's some Amazonite, some rose quartz that I tumbled myself, a nice chunk of, like, pyrite. All this stuff is just stuff that I found in Colorado while I was there.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh, pyrite's everywhere in Colorado.
Right?
Especially by Cave of the Winds, that area.
I go, she gave me so much stuff. But I know I have some light.
Oh, and if you ever get up, like, in high altitude Colorado, you can always find, like, what was it, fluorite? But
Yeah, I have a piece of fluorite sitting right here.
I'm gonna
Do
say,
you have a black light?
there's a really cool piece of fluorite you
Actually,
can get.
1 second.
I want to see it fluoresce. It was one of my things that I always wanted to.
Yeah, I have because we have, okay, so funny story. Me and my kids went out because I was just doing some research and found out that there is actually fluorescent rocks that you can find up here. And so I went out and I was looking around and we actually found some. And in doing so, we also found some bird poop, which glows a bright green. Don't grab that.
Scorpions.
I've done that a couple of times, like shit, literally. But it glows a very fluorescent orange. And there is another guy who right around the same time, you know, had figured this out, but he's out in the eastern UP. And so he named it Uperlite. So if you ever do any research on these, he calls it Uperlite. Specifically rocks from here. Honestly, not anything that you can't find anywhere else. They're basalt granite type rock that have sodalite in them. Sodalite will glow. And so now he's trying to sue people and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But I did get a piece of fluorite, and let me see if I can find
say, if you're up by like Hartselle, Colorado, that area, they have fluorite that actually solidified with like magma layers. So it's just weird because it's like really, really dark, but still glows. Like it's almost black and it still glows. That's actually a reason why I wrapped the scorpion, because it glows in black light.
Yeah, that creeps me out. I have a 24-volt UV light. That's pretty awesome, but we don't really have anything that fluoresces in this area besides fish.
So
And we do have a uranium mine up north, but that's closed. It was a tourist attraction, and yeah, they closed it down, so they let you literally go in there and take out chunks from the mine for $5. You take out uranium.
Mostly the uranium that they'd use in uranium glass, that kind.
It's the lead based.
Ooh,
What is
look at what she has.
deplete? What is it? Oh, on
This
the
is
YouTube screen.
fluorite, and I know it's not showing up as good as it
Wow.
should.
No, it's
Computer is still
Wow.
glowing very brightly, and I need new batteries in my flashlight, but that's fluorite.
I'm gonna say, unfortunately, the only thing I have that glows right now is a scorpion.
Ew.
Hey, you
I
know
can't believe
what?
they still glow even when they're dead. That's what
Well,
amazes me.
it's the exoskeleton on them that glow.
Uh,
I mean, I
fuck is
honestly
it?
wonder when you shine them out in the desert and you see them. I wonder if you're blinding them and they can't see anything. I really want to know.
It's just
I
strange
don't.
that they would.
I don't
How the hell
care.
did they get created? Like, you know what I
They're
mean? Like, how
scorpions.
the hell? How? Where's Novus? How's Novus muted? Is he saying anything? But he muted himself.
No.
I think he's using his scope again. You having fun over there?
On my screen, it's showing that he's muted, but maybe
Later,
he's got me
Victoria.
muted.
Yeah, he's got his mute button on.
Body fluids fluoresce?
Yeah, they do. Well, welcome back, Alden. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. It's already 2:30 in the morning. I got to be up at like 6:30. So, you know,
I don't work tomorrow. I'm taking my daughter garage sailing.
I just have to get my kids off to school and then I can go back to bed. But
Oh, that must be nice. School. It's like a little break.
right.
I think I might go.
But then I usually end up screwing my day up if I don't actually get up and do something. So,
Heck, I'm a single dad. I am mom and dad over here, so I'm either working third shift or I'm taking care of my daughter during the day. I'm used to not sleeping.
right. Now, my husband's a truck driver, so he's never home. He does
I just stay at home.
Mike.
I got a full pension from the Coast Guard.
Good one, Mike.
That was good. That's awesome, Tony.
That's crazy.
Oh, now he sees.
Maybe you won't have to sit down no more.
Yo, you guys are shot. I need to have some cute. I need to have some cute rocks in my collection. Some stones.
Yeah, you do.
I got all those international bills today. That was pretty cool.
Where'd you get those from?
But I can't use. That's why I want to use my scope so that I can show my shit off. You got a scope. Everybody has a scope.
Everybody's got a scope except for me.
Buy one off Amazon like the rest of us. I don't know if that one.
I'm gonna see if this doesn't load like in the next couple minutes. I want to because it's. I'm gonna try one more time.
How did you try to load it? Like, what's loading?
I put the disc in the drive.
Oh, throw that disc away. You don't need it.
And then I plug the scope into the USB, and that's when it says it's loading, and it won't complete the bar.
Yeah, well,
Magic, what is up?
Just plug in the scope, and when you hear that dinging sound, type in that search box. Just type in device manager, and then check the USB. You'll see it right there, and then just hit update driver.
Where?
And that lower search box on the bottom left of the screen.
All right, let me try that.
There. Is this a little bit better? I don't know if it's coming through or showing.
Right now, there you go.
There. Here's your kind of crystal, right?
Why you have to do with your fingers?
Yeah.
Because this piece, this piece, I carry around with me everywhere. This I ain't getting rid of. This stays in my pocket at all time. I want this thing to tarnish.
I gotta find a fucking pair of those white gloves.
I mean, hell, it sounds cool.
Well, hey,
too.
do the blue gloves work for coins?
I'd use black gloves because they're more comfortable.
The blue ones are free.
The blue ones fit my hands better than the black ones. Let's see if a size small. Thank you.
Just want to show these shits off.
Yeah, it's plug and play if you have like Windows 2000, I think. That's fine, Lincoln. You can send me the rocks.
So did any of y'all get any of Silver Dragon's free dragon mold or pores?
No.
I don't go on
from the
his
giveaway.
channel very much.
No. He was only doing 100 and then he broke his mold.
Oh no.
Oh, trying to make them limited.
Oh yeah. Now he has like dragon teeth molds that he has.
Good luck to him.
Right?
Whoa. I just found more Morgans. Holy shit.
Okay, I'd show you that dime I found earlier, but I'm not going back upstairs.
Wow, what's up with the dime?
It's the 1907 Barber dime.
Oh.
But that means I have to go right across from where my daughter's sleeping, and she'll probably wake up.
I'm gonna go nuts if I can't hear it. You think it's the scope, Amy? You think that is maybe that's not compatible with my system either?
I think
Hey,
it's
maybe
you.
are you running Windows 10?
No, I don't think it's 10. I think it's 8 or something.
What?
Okay. Well, the first thing is you need to know what operating system you're running.
Yeah, they
don't
try to
even know.
memorize it. Memorize what it's
try.
called.
I'll be right back.
Holy shit. Yeah, I want to see it. Let me see if I can.
Oh, good Lord.
Ah, you fucker.
Oh, shit.
Right. I'm exhausted.
Adrian, well, I know me and Shay got talking about rocks one night, and his eyes were just like, bling, geology. I absolutely love it. And I've gotten to go out once so far, and I went with my mom, and I'm pissed because my finds box is out in the Jeep, and I got an agate about yay long and yay thick, and it's a nodule. So the agate is entirely in the center of it, and it's super freaking cool. But I need to put together a little video because I've been metal detecting twice so far and agate hunting once. So I'm gonna put
Hey, have a
together
good one, Mike.
a little video. Good night, Mike. I'm gonna be probably getting off here soon myself. Hell yeah, Penny Queen. I would love to see it. My grandparents' house broke down last year, and we were out cleaning it out and getting out what we could. But for the most part, the majority of it was a loss. But there was a couple jars of agates and tiger eyes and things like that my grandmother's dad had collected, cut, and tumbled. And she had them forever, and she ended up giving them to me. So I have all those here.
Oh.
Nevada is one place I would love to go VC. I know all about Nevada and Colorado.
Oh, I know all about Colorado. I used to
I would
live there, work there.
Amethyst is my
stationed there.
birthstone. Not amethyst. Aquamarine is my birthstone. God, I want to go hunt some aquas. That would just be. That would get me going.
So weird. Can you
I
see?
think rocks probably get me going more than coins. It's a tough battle between the two.
There we go. Can you guys see that?
See what?
Yep.
The camera. The I can barely see anything.
Ooh.
I see thick fatties. Nice.
Yeah. Ooh. I can barely
Thick
see
fatties.
shit.
Did you need a scope for that?
Are those all silver eagles? Those are Morgans.
These are all Morgans right here. These the ones that I took out that aren't graded, but all those are just eagles, and then collectible on the end. But I wanted to open this, but I don't have the shit. I don't know how to do this. Another Morgan. And a piece dollar. No, what is this? What is this one called? Liberty?
Peace dollar?
Oh.
That's a peace dollar.
Where is it?
I do know that I got a quarter that I thought had a holographic sticker in the middle that I mentioned like last week sometime.
Uh-huh.
It was not a sticker. It was just a commemorative, like where they have the holographic states on the back. It was just a quarter that had the like a holographic print on the back.
Oh, weird. I've never
I-
seen one of those.
I'm gonna say I got one of those. I got one that I thought was gold, but it was also gold plated. I could tell because you
Oh.
take a magnet and sticks right to a magnet.
South Boston, what did you just drop? That's a seated half.
I know. This is the one I was looking for. You know what that is?
Is that a seated dollar?
Half.
That's a seated half.
Trade dollar. All that etching on it. Well, it's a trade half, I guess. See
What
the
year?
handwritten shit in it? It was defaced for the silver value.
Oh, are you shitting me? Somebody fucking did that to that thing?
Chinese.
Oh
It would
no.
be. This would be considered a Chinese. This was traded to the Chinese.
Was that a Benji I saw?
Under there, yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got a few. These are. $1906. Yeah, that one's one. But
Ooh, that walker is smooth.
I was
It's
trying to
smooth
see a date on it.
if you watch the Hoover Boys.
Not even a date. This one's.
Yeah, but this is progress. Now it's saying preparing setup.
Right, that means it's going to start installing, and you'll be able to have a little icon.
But
When
it's
No,
still
look.
spinning. It's still
I got
spinning.
coins. It's 42. 43.
Tell me what, Tony. This is a pretty good collection you got.
Yeah, those are really nice.
I lost like half of them. And as you can see, I really don't take care of them.
It's called a coin coffin, Will Coins. I don't know
I mean,
if you could probably Google it, coin
That's-
coffin.
That's
and
probably what my
pop up.
my silver is gonna look like here in 20 years. The one I just carry around.
I know. Is it bad of me? I have like my prized possession is a 1859 Canadian large cent. And it's like a super hardcore one of the die varieties. And when I went to Texas, it was the first time that I left. So I took all of my coins, I brought them to my brother's where I knew they would be safe, but my 1859 had to come with me. I took it with me because I didn't know what else to do. I'm like, I can't leave it. I have to take it with me.
I say one of my prized possessions is just like an old Ike that I got from my grandpa.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
it was nothing too important. It's just a normal Ike, but hey.
that's like the two coins that I picked. The one I bought for the year my daughter was born. I bought her a gold 10th, and then the other one is the coin I used to steal from my father. He's like I inherited a lot of the shit from him, but this is actually I don't know if can you see that outline?
Let me see.
A
in a
little
second.
bit. That's the same. It looks like the same one that I have. It's not quite as smooth as yours, but it looks like a Charles the Third or George the Third.
Yeah. Now what did they was this like hammered out? That's what I was told.
No, they weren't all hammered out.
Yeah, I don't
Mine-
know coins that
Mine
well.
was
I can't
hammered.
help you.
That's a UK coin, and I can almost guarantee you it's a George the Third.
Oh wow. I
It
mean,
wasn't hammered out, but it's it's been through the ringer. It's smooth.
just cause. All right.
That was
That
like
makes
someone's
sense.
worry stone. If you look
Because
at it, it's just
I have one
nothing
that's
there.
a lot like that. Not quite as smooth, but it looks just like that.
Oh, that's not the one I was looking for.
So
Oh,
that
wait,
one I could
no, wait,
actually
that-
see.
Yeah, this one is Nova Scotia Hard Times token.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you could see
You
it
want to
there.
send that one to me?
I I love Canada. My family was from Prince Edward Island,
Oh, nice.
so this probably actually came with them.
Damn it. I want
Right.
one of those. I love Canadian tokens.
You know what's sad though is like that some of these coins I just tossed in a bag like 20 years ago, and I had no idea like the value of some of them. This was all a dump right here. It's sad.
Can you imagine though? There's people that
Look
do
at
that
like,
and then they dump them at the bank.
and they forget like this one right here. Look at this. How did I like throw this away for 20 years in a bag in the basement?
What is it? I can't see it. Barber?
Can't either. It is Confederation of 1903 Confederatio Helvetica.
Oh, South American or something. Would be my guess.
And there's a ton of silver in here too.
Nice. I don't know. I went and picked up 10 rolls from the bank to try and find a W. Didn't find a single W, didn't find a single anything new. And I found a 53D out of 10 rolls. So I did get a silver quarter.
A 53D.
Yeah. I was happy with that.
I'm happy with any silver. I get way too excited when I find anything in a roll.
Nice. That guy looks crazy and creepy.
I'm trying.
I tell you what though,
Maybe Amy can help me.
when it comes to getting
Let me ask.
when it
Amy
comes to
about
getting like silver this way,
It's been dope free since 1997.
it. Hey guys, can I
Go
interrupt
ahead.
What's up,
for 1
nerd?
second? All right, so it says like install, and I'm at that button, but it just kind of froze. Like it won't let me move forward. I'm gonna send you a picture, Amy, real quick. I'm gonna email you.
Ooh,
real quick.
careful, Amy. He's sending you a picture of the scope.
That's fine, Novus. I'm gonna be getting off here pretty quick.
You getting off?
Yeah, pretty quick here. I gotta be up in less than 4 hours to get my kids off to school. So
All right, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I
Always,
mean,
man.
so you know what? I'll try to figure this out. But if this gets to work, then we got a date tomorrow.
all right.
I
Works for
appreciate
me.
you, girl.
But what I was getting ready to say though is, I know you look at getting coins and all that for getting like constitutional silver and stuff like that. Me, I have more fun going to like garage sales and finding like 925 silver, and I'll send it off to like a prospector. Not is it prospectors? Yeah, prospectors mint, and have them do the refining,
Yeah.
because you don't have to pay them cash. They just take 10% of the fine silver that they get from whatever it is you send in.
Oh, believe it or not, this right here, this powder is platinum group metals.
If you're looking for more platinum, a little trick you can do is, if you find a lot of people or know a lot of people with spark plugs, take the little tiny discs out on the spark plugs, and each of those are usually platinum.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
What was that?
That's my little tiny. Oh, come on. Sandstone. I think it's sandstone, but you see the little. I don't know if they garnets or what you called them earlier.
Ah,
It,
nice.
it looks cool, but not gonna lie, it looks like a piece of chewed gum that has like rock candy in it.
Right?
Oh no, this came out of a rock though. Believe it or
That's
not.
cool.
That's
That's
cool.
awesome.
I wish it. Yeah.
So. All right, guys. I'm gonna call
Oh.
it quits for tonight because I do.
All right.
Right.
But thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it.
Well, it's been fun. Everyone have a good night.
Absolutely. It was a blast.
I'm exhausted.
I hope y'all have a good rest of your evening and a good day tomorrow or today.
Oh yeah.
So, everybody have a good night. I think Novus is still streaming, even though he wasn't supposed to be, which is why I popped mine up.
Oh,
but-
he's still working on that damn scope. So
I should remote into his computer.
Thank you, Adriana.
I don't
for
think it would let me, though.
calling. My bad. My bad.
I'll try getting on his channel if he's still on.
Right. All right. You guys have a good night. Thank you, everybody.
Good night.
Hey,
Good night,
Night.
Lionhead. Glad to see you. All right. Bye, guys.
I'm not going on there because he won't let me show coins.